Good day, Power Couples and viewers. This is Carlos and Catherine Green of Power Couples Rock, and we are so excited to announce our OutServed Couples Challenge. And I cannot wait until we introduce what the OutServed Couple Challenge is all about. So, Catherine, let them know.
Let them know what OutServed is. Thank you, Carlos. Oh my God, we are super excited to be sharing this with you. Okay, you say, what is OutServed? Okay, OutServed is a mindset, and it is a heart set movement between couples where they engage in a friendly competition and they challenge one another to invest and inspire their couple, themselves, as well as other couples. Okay, it's got to be creative and they got to be engaging with one another, and they can spend no more than $75.
$75. And they're going to be judged on their OutServed Couples Challenge. They're going to be judged on their creativity, their authenticity, and their wow factor. And then when will the live show take place so that we can determine who the winners are going to be?
Okay, the live show will take place on Sunday, February 26th. It'll be at 7:00 p.m. Okay, just wait for it. You'll be able to go to our webpage, powercouplesrock.com, and you'll be able to register to be a part of it to see who the OutServed Challenge couple winner is. It's going to be multiple winners, right?
It's going to be multiple winners. It's going to be a husband winner, a wife winner, and then a couples winner. And we're excited to share with you one of the couples who are participating in the OutServed Couple Challenge. So welcome all the way from Texas, Myron and Dawnalee Head.
What's up?
What's going on? We are elated that you all are participating as one of the couples in this OutServed Couples Challenge. So introduce yourself to the audience, like how long you've been married, if you have any children, and then we'll go from there.
Outstanding. Well, thank you, Carlos and Catherine, for inviting us to the OutServed Challenge, and we're really excited to be a part of this. So as you mentioned, I'm Myron Head.
I'm Dawnalee Head.
And we live in Houston, Texas, originally from Atlanta. We have been married for 12 years. I got it right. Kudo points for me. We've got 2 small kids. Their names are
Liam Head. He is 11 years old. And Peyton Elise Head. She is 10 years old.
And hopefully they will not run into the room or run by the door while we're recording this.
You all have beautiful children.
Thank you.
How did you all meet?
Short version, right? I'll tell them. I'll let her tell them. I do the long version so she can do the short version.
I'll tell her. So we met at a food tasting event in downtown Atlanta for the 100 Black Men of Atlanta. They were doing a fundraising event. And so a girlfriend of mine invited me to attend with her. And my now husband, he was coming after church to get food and maybe to search for, a pretty young thing. We'll go with that. So I was there at one of the tables, actually tasting some food that this guy was trying to hit on me about. The food was disgusting. And then he walked up.
I rescued. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He walked up and introduced himself and did the classic line, "Do I know you from somewhere?" And, it was history from there. So that's how we met. And we've been together ever since.
Ever since.
Wow.
Okay, Myron, this is the question for you. How did you know, or when did you know that Dawnalee was the one for you?
When did I know? So, I think I knew we dated about a year before I engaged to Dawnalee. I got proposed to her, rather. And I would say I knew probably about 5 or 6 months in that she was the one for me. And just through having, previous relationships, I had been engaged before. So I kind of, I've been through the process of that. And so I knew kind of before that wasn't the one. So I was able to spot that. So I guess when you go through those types of situations, it makes it a little bit clearer on what it is exactly that you're looking for in a mate. And she just checked all of the boxes, spiritual connection, family history. I mean, everything that I was looking for in a mate. And then she found y'all, of course. So, but all of those boxes were checked, and just through prayer as well. I think that was one of the things where I was just really praying and seeking the Lord about, is this the person that I'm to spend the rest of my life with?
Oh, wow. Dawnalee, I appreciate you sharing that, Myron, and that's your take on it. I want to know, Dawnalee, I know there are multiple things about Myron that just drew you into him, but share with us maybe a couple of things that really made you say, yes, this is the one I want to spend the rest of my life.
Okay, so at the top of my list was his commitment to Christ. So just seeing how involved in church he was, and not just an attending member, but he was actually, I wouldn't say on staff, but he was an ordained minister within the church. And just seeing his involvement and his dedication to the Lord, I mean, he really took it seriously. I think that was the first time I've ever experienced somebody that I dated actually praying over me in the manner in which he did. So that spoke volumes. I also appreciated the fact that he also we have similar backgrounds. We actually grew up 5 minutes from each other, just never did really meet until we were adults downtown Atlanta. But just our similar upbringing, that had a lot to do with it. Our parents have been married for years, mine 50-something years, his parents 50-something years. So just his Christ-centeredness, seeing him serve, seeing him pray. And then he was really focused when it came to his career, and just wanting to, pursue more, do more, be better. Just looking at all those different aspects, like he, again, checked all the boxes for me, what I was looking for in a husband. So that was it.
Oh.
Well, I want to put a pin in something that Dawnalee said that is pretty rare today. Both of your parents have been married for 40 to 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
That is extremely rare. And I'm so glad that you all had the opportunity to grow up in a 2-parent home. And I'm hoping that was a major influence for you all and for the sustainability of your marriage as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. We saw some things that, we would love to emulate, and some things that we would like to create for our own and for our children. And so it was definitely, good having both pictures to look at and see, how we would like to raise our family.
Oh, that's great.
I only have one more question, and Catherine may have one. The one that I have is that you all have been married now for a number of years at this point, and you've made a covenant commitment to one another and to God. How do you actually keep that covenant commitment? How do you sustain that?
So I think it's, as Dawnalee talked about, our faith is a huge part of our lives, and especially within our marriage. And so I think when you understand that and not just talk about it, but you seek to live that out, that makes the difference. Is marriage always, a rosy picture? No, it's not. No relationship is that way. It has highs, it has lows. But I think what's important is, how do you respond to the lows within your marriage? When that happens, what do you have to draw from? And I think for us, it's been our faith, being able to draw on the Lord in prayer, through study, through having tough conversations sometimes. And all of those things, I think, have been really the bedrock for us in being able to sustain a healthy marriage over going on 13 years now.
Yes, and that's just some other things that we also do. We are not afraid to seek counsel when it's necessary, whether it's reaching out to people that we look to as mentors, or even going to seek professional counseling. We also know that we find strength when we are around other couples. So we try to stay attached in some kind of community group. We have friends here that have become like family for us, being here, and we have joined together and kind of formed our own little community group where we of course do all the social stuff together. But then we have moments where we actually focus on our marriage. So we did something last year that we actually got from you guys, Carlos and Catherine, Laugh Your Way to a Better Marriage. And that was very successful. That we did here with our group. And now the ladies are like, Dawnalee, what's the next thing? so, so yeah.
Great.
That was awesome.
Awesome. Well, we're glad that we can inspire you, which is one of the reasons why we do this OutServed challenge, couples challenge, is that you can inspire other couples. And so we are super excited that you are a part of this challenge, and we cannot wait to share with others some of the things that you all are doing for $75 or less.
Or less.
Right.
Yeah, and that I just appreciate the time that we have.
So for all of our viewers out there and the Power Couples Rock community, if you want to see what Myron is out-serving on Dawnalee and what Dawnalee is out-serving on Myron, please follow us on all of our social medias on powercouplesrock.com. And again, the live show is going to be Sunday, February 26th at 7:00 p.m. So go to powercouplesrock.com and register so that you can actually see who's going to win this OutServed Couples Challenge. Anything else you got, babe?
Yeah, and while they're doing, they said they're going to win. Well,
Yes.
Well, while they're doing that, before we get back together, we want everybody to let's get
Powered
up.
I love it.
We got to get that in your spirit. Let's get
Powered up.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you guys. We love you guys so much. I appreciate you all.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.